What is up, planet Earth and beyond? Today we are tackling the world of Bionicle. Now, I want to preface this video by admitting that this design is not something that I've created on my own. This MOC was heavily inspired by two amazing MOC artists. That was Hanku Lego, and this was kind of based off of his rendition of Fantoka Pohatu with these beautiful orange circular Technic pieces here. And I also did something very different for me. I also took inspiration from a Hero Factory MOC, and that Hero Factory MOC was from Rotor 2.0 by Sayoya. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing either of these names wrong or right. If you do know how to pronounce them, leave it down in the comments below, because I am terrible with pronunciations of American or English names, let alone names of different nationalities. So if I'm mispronouncing these names, please correct me on the correct one. But he built this amazing MOC of Rotor, and he called it Rotor 2.0, and it's kind of based off of a Hero Factory, and I've included his face down here below. But this engine design here was based off of his inspiration, and so I've kind of taken these two amazing MOCs that have inspired me greatly. Bionicle is not really something that I've touched on a lot here, but I have a deep love for Bionicle, and it's been a huge part of my Lego journey, and I've really just not built a lot of Lego Bionicle MOCs on this channel as of yet. I watched a lot of Mitch builds recently, another insane, amazing artist here on YouTube that has really inspired me to kind of get back into not separating Bionicle and Lego pieces to create art. He does a lot of really amazing stuff, just combining Lego as a system, regardless of whether it's Technic or system, and he's just used a lot of parts that have really got me wanting to delve back into the world of Bionicle again. Now I'm going to try to spin this around. I can't promise he's not going to just topple over here, but I am really proud of this as kind of my first Bionicle MOC on the channel. I did recently do a Tahu MOC using the new mask from the Series 29 miniseries, but I don't really feel like that counted as a full-on MOC, and so I just kind of wanted to do something a little differently here. I'm really pleased with how this turned out. Like I said, Bionicle has been a huge part of my inspiration. Please don't fall over. I'm still getting used to the stability, and him having 3 giant rotors on him does not help with his stability, especially because I made the really dumb design to kind of want to have a really slim torso, and I got it to semi-work, but at the cost of his overall stability. So I'm probably going to move my phone from here and from the rest of the video instead of him, just because I'm really worried about him falling over. I'm still fairly new with Bionicle MOCing. I've done a little bit, but I wouldn't call myself a Bionicle MOC artist. I just kind of wanted to showcase this. I know it's been a while since I've posted anything, and I really just have had a hard time building with system pieces lately. They've just not been clicking in my mind. A lot of you guys, when I was building my Exoforce MOC, just kept commenting how Exoforce and Bionicle were some of your favorite themes. As you can tell from my videos thus far, they have been as well. Pohatu here is a very different rendition of him. I think this is the only, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is the only rendition to where Pohatu was orange, and I just really loved this style of him. I mean, obviously he was orange again in the Rocco T3 rendition that Lego brought out with the different updated mask and heads-up display that had the different spirals, which I have, but it's not part of this video. I kind of wanted to really lean into the flight and give him a lot of spikes, which I feel like flow fairly well personally. He's got a bit of a digger arm here, going back to that earth roots. I'm not really sure how orange translates to earth. I don't know if there's a lot of orange in nature, but I wanted to include this kind of organic feel to him, but also still include some of the digging earth elements that we've seen in other Lego sets that and other Bionicles that really reflect that. This orange Bionicle piece being used in the Power Miner sets, again going back to that earth concept. So I'm really proud with how this turned out, considering I've not done much. And again, huge props to Sayoyo and Hanku for their inspiration for this MOC. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate all the love and support you guys have given me with my recent Exoforce builds, and please bear with me as my building might be sporadic and chaotic, as I have recently picked up a lot of work recently, trying to get a lot done on my house. And so Lego just has not been the main priority in my life. So I really appreciate everybody who's watching the videos, liking the videos, subscribing. You know, if you guys have people that you know that would enjoy these videos, please share them. I'm really trying to, you know, just enjoy and share this hobby with you guys. So thanks so much for watching. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please give her a good old thumbs up, and we will see you in the next one. Until then.